All right. Hello. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to yet another ESI match. Man, we don't have that many left. We are getting down to the wire. It is tight. This is final six. We're going to have two more matches in lower bracket after this, and then two more in upper, and that's it. That is it. Joining me to commentate this insane match, it's BGR. Hello.
Hello.
What's up? And these two, no matter how much you try to keep them apart, they just find a way to get back together, man. They're inseparable, these two. Our first opponent on the left making a crazy run through all of lower bracket. It's Dylan. What's up?
Greetings.
And his classic partner in crime. They're always together. It's Dave. What up?
Yo, what's popping, bro?
Maybe some speedrun showdown in the future. Maybe we see some Dave Dylqn action again. I don't know. Who knows?
I don't know.
But only one of these runners today is going to move on and face the Sizzler. The other is going to have their soul crushed, and they will be out of ESI. Sag. So.
Feeling strong.
Yeah, so unfortunately that's how it's going to go, but these guys know the rules. It's going to be one toss-up seed and two wildcard seeds. So if you guys are ready, you can begin the scouting in 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck.
Good luck.
Yeah.
All right, the mutant defend. Nice.
Lovely. By the way, you are not screen sharing in Discord, so I am currently going off the actual screen.
Let me do that real quick. Bang. I hope that doesn't show up to them. Well, whatever. They could deal with it. It's fine. They're big boys. Okay. There we go. All right. Welcome, everyone. It's winding down in ESI here. We only have a couple more matches to go, and the competition is getting pretty stiff. Dave didn't have the best performance against Feinberg, so he's looking for a redemption arc. And Dylan has been making a rampage through lower bracket. Dylan has defeated Rainex, he's defeated Automat, he's defeated the Blazer and Hamazon, and now it's up against Dave. So can he do it? And this first seed, I'll do a quick rundown. First seed is the easiest one for him today. Nice little village with a 4-iron blacksmith. It's pretty cozy. You kill the golem, you got your 7-iron. That might be it. Might have to dig for some lava though, because the village is about it. There is a bridge and a treasure bastion in the nether that are pretty equally playable. And there's a fortress that's playable to both. So, a little softball, you know?
So where is the buried treasure that they're inevitably going to use?
I know.
Because everybody knows that village is just absolutely disgracefully non-viable anymore.
Well,
nobody runs it.
I mean, unless you get a blacksmith with an iron pick or 4-iron, then I think it's actually pretty dang good. So I think they'll have to. I think it's probably better than a buried treasure, to be honest. So.
I would agree with you. But I am not in this tournament if I'm not as smart as these runners. So, clearly, there must be something as to why going out of the way for buried treasure is the most optimal.
I mean, it's pretty nice. If you think about all of the structures or all of the chests that you can get in Minecraft, it's not that easy to seed find for a lot of them. So buried treasure ends up being the default, because if I seed find and there's a buried treasure 200 blocks away that gives them what they need, that's it. So I keep that seed in there. But village, I don't know if there's a blacksmith unless I manually go check it. Outpost has to have a lot of iron. Desert pyramids aren't typically that good, so it's just because of the format where we've seen a ton of buried treasures. But this one, I just got very lucky. It's very rare we get a blacksmith that's actually good. So this one is very playable. Dylan's looking for a ravine as his enter. I like just digging down to lava. I don't like going to the ravines because it's lower on the Y level, but it's an option. It's coastal.
I believe that he scouted a way down from the surface that looked quite friendly. I believe it was about one or two blocks down under the ocean floor. So shouldn't be that difficult to get him in there.
It's pretty simple. As we see Dave checking out the treasure. I think most of this nether is just nether waste. So I think it's going to be pretty straightforward travel. See a little bit buried fortress on Dylqn's side. But yeah, should just be a choice between, you know, you check all the chests in bridge, you check all the chests in treasure, and see what you want to do. And I was actually watching Dave's stream before this. Dave has been grinding sub 5 FSG runs and resets for weeks. And he just practiced like a single run before ESI to practice. And he was like, I don't know how to run treasure bastions. Like, he legitimately just, he only has the housing and stables filter. And he just like, he's like, treasure? I don't even know what this bastion is anymore, dude.
I mean, that can happen because there is, within FSG and RSG, there is definitely a bias towards the bastions that have a faster clear time. But when you're given a tournament match, they're not trying to think about your optimal routing. They want to see you run different bastions. I remember, didn't we see like in almost entirely treasure and method? And we were crying about it by the end.
Yeah, was it? Yeah, I kept thinking because I remember Antoine mentioning they were going to try to give them different bastions on each seed, and it was like I think it was just treasures. I think it's funny.
I think it was treasure and bridge.
Treasure and bridge, yeah. Well, it makes treasure and bridge are the most completable, albeit the slowest. So you do get the most in seed finding, because half of stables are honestly
the most completable.
Yeah, it's surprising because you include the 2 gold blocks at the bottom of the small bridge, the 2 gold blocks next to the chest. So those 4 always spawn. And then you have some gold potentially in the 6 chests up top. And on average, there's like 7 more gold blocks. So it ends up being like an average of like 13 gold blocks, which is pretty good compared to housing, which only has 9 or 12. And stables, which can have 8 or 0 or something, you know? So yeah, it's surprising.
Yeah.
It just treasure's really slow because to get all those gold blocks takes forever. So that's why runners don't like it.
It's a tough life sometimes. Well, what was the quote, the Sonic quote that was being passed around in co-ops the other day? The problem with going as fast as the speed of light is that there's no one else around or something like that.
No, you're constantly in darkness.
Oh, you're constantly in darkness. That's what it was. It's a good image. If anybody can find that and present it.
I wonder if I can. I don't know. I could throw it up here, but that's okay. It's professional stream. We're fine.
Oh yeah.
We're not going to put up any memes. Yeah. That's for the exhibition match and the Bastion contest. We'll put up memes but this is professional, serious time. Yeah.
Naturally.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the scouting does seem pretty straightforward. I think both of them looked like they were going towards the treasure, unless I'm mistaken. So it should just... I think the biggest difference we'll be seeing is entry, and we'll have to see if that inherently biases one of the runners.
Yeah, I think Dylqn is much more practiced in this format. Not only SRG, but also, just regular RSG, just normal 1.16 Minecraft, because Dave has been playing very heavily filtered 1.16, which is really not RSG. It's a very different game. It's a very different skill set. So we'll see. I think, yeah, Dave is a little out of practice. So I gave him the easiest seed up front. It's definitely the most straightforward and easiest one, potentially the fastest. The next 2 are not going to be so kind. They're definitely not going to be very kind. I can tell you that for sure.
I look forward to it.
Yeah, but we have to get all of the normal wild card and normal toss-up seeds out of the way, because we're going to see winners finals between Feinberg and Cube tomorrow. That is going to be a best of 5 all wild card seeds. Those are all special wildcard seeds, too. Then we're going to have losers finals, which is a best of 5, and then grand finals, a best of 7. All 3 of those sets are the best, most special wildcard seeds we've found throughout all of ESI. We've saved all of them for the end. What time? That is midnight UTC tomorrow, which is 8 p.m. Eastern for the NA lads.
Which is 1 a.m. British boy time.
That's unfortunate.
Well, I mean, Cube is finished, so he has his. He's made the decision to be there.
Yeah, he said it was just barely okay on his availability, so I feel kind of bad, but you know, we have a lot of different time zones we got to work through, and Feinberg is literally getting off a train right before his match. Cube is falling asleep right after the match, so we're trying our best to wrap this up by Sunday, so we could potentially have one other match Saturday and then 2 Sunday, or all 3 Sunday, which I want to avoid, but it would be nice because we could do kind of an all-day thing and get more time zones in, but it hinges on a lot, so it hinges on a lot of things going right.
Yeah, hopefully scheduling will go smoothly, and I just remembered you're not a Twitter user, so you can't keep them up to date on that platform.
Yeah, what's that?
So you'll just wait. You can't keep them up to date on Twitter as to scheduling. No.
Twitter, is that
what a Twitter is?
Like MySpace or?
I don't know anything about your space.
Okay.
Is your space cool?
Fair. Is it like I was never even on MySpace, dude. I missed the MySpace train. I wasn't even cool enough to be on MySpace. I don't know, dude. Okay, here Dave goes. He's rushing into it. We'll see. I think Dave's just probably going to do simple village into dig down lava pool. Dylan's probably going to do the village into magma ravine. We'll see which one pays off. And this seed of all 3 is definitely going to be more favored towards Dave. He's FSG minded very fast, so this seed should be kind of right up his alley. Not a housing or stables, but you know, he'll be fine. He'll be fine.
I think definitely the bastion routing to a certain extent should come naturally. I think if anything, the hardest degree is is remembering how to do manhunt routes and handle piglin aggro. And due to the fact that that is something that's being covered in the routes that he has to do, it should be fine. I hope.
Yeah, just do basic Ninja Brain treasure route. Should be bad. I probably check this seed for both bastions being viable. So you know, one bastion is meant as the intended one, but I'm pretty sure this one has very equal bastion distances, so I think I checked both of them, so they should get their 16 pearls, their 10 obby, enough string and crying and stuff for, you know, 4 explosions in the end. Dave picking up at least 1 bed though, which I think is really smart. I'd probably grab 2 beds just to be safe every run, but you know, that's just me.
You'd grab 8 and try to 0 cycle, so I don't think we'll be seeing the same strategy out of the side of these runners. I don't believe either of them prep for the 0 cycle, so at least as far as we know.
No, they have not. They definitely haven't.
As far as we know.
I see.
Keep an eye out, chat. Who knows? Crazy. But yeah, sand drop down coming in for Davey, but Dylan already in the Nether. Not quite sure of his placement here. He doesn't look like he's completely comfortable with it as well. Getting his bearings here, but should be making his way towards the bastion.
Yeah, Dylan's Nether entry coming in clutch actually here. Having a little bit of a 15-second advantage or so. I like that. It's kind of surprising, but there you go.
That good fortress proximity right next to him, I believe. Yeah, it does look like we're actually getting different ones. He's going to bridge, and Davey will be going to treasure. I don't completely have my bearings on my end, but that bridge definitely very nice proximity to the fortress. So potentially the slower routing of making your way through the chalice could end up favoring him due to the travel distance.
And I did see someone in Dylan's chat saying my favorite phrase, task overlap. That is the crazy fastest way to save time in an RSG 116 speedrun is actually do your Bastion and the Fortress at the same time. I wonder if he's close enough to do this. He's trading at this spot with only 3 dudes. But, I mean, I don't know. If those piglins are rendered in, you got 3 dudes, it's going to take maybe 2.5 minutes to get their trades done. If you get Pearls and Fire Res, dude, I'm heading straight to that Fortress, getting all my Blaze Rods and Pearling back. Like, that could be insanely fast. I would love to see that. It's tough. You got to be pretty close to the Fortress, though, to pull that off. It's rare. It's a crazy time save.
I'm not quite sure where the blind is, but it does look like he's going to go for task overlap.
Oh, that's my favorite. I would only normally task overlap Bastion and Fortress with Pearls and Fire Res. I don't think he got either. I don't know if I would leave this early because it's going to be slow travel. I think I would just wait, even if it took me 30 seconds to get to the Fortress. I would still wait
the
for
baby.
Pearls.
Kill the child. Kill the child.
Got him.
Yeah. Easy, kid. It looks like the spawn is actually almost the closest part of the Fortress.
That's really good.
He's going FSG mindset. He's saying, I don't need Fire Res, I just need to get over there as fast as possible. But on Davy's end, he has Fire Res, he has Pearls, he has absolutely everything he could possibly need.
Wow.
And he's on his way to the Fortress as well.
I blinked and Dave was out of that treasure pass. Those trades must have been phenomenal. Although we didn't see Pearls or Fire Res on Dylan's end on the first 6 trades. But Dave only needing probably a couple gold blocks. That was lightning fast. And he's here. Ooh, Blaze Bed from Dylan. Fire Res-less and shieldless. He does have plenty of food. Dang, that is aggressive. I like it.
That's being crafted on Davy's end, so he's going to go for the exact same thing here.
Yeah, definitely.
As Dylan will check his little friend out there. A little bit of mini task overlap. Doesn't manage to roll the Fire Res trade on that guy. So will be a bit more tentative of a Blaze fight on his end. Ooh, rod strats on David's end too.
Oh, with the fishing rod? Yeah, I was like, with the open spawner, that Blaze Bed's a little risky. Wow, Dave coming in with a lot of non-FSG strategies here, doing the treasure bastion and the fishing rod.
Like a 0 cycle?
No way.
This
Dang.
man has no hope.
Oh, the rod rates are so bad, though. Oh, they're so bad. Oh, no. I think Dylan's He's still at 3. Oh, these rod rates are terrible. Oh, it's like 3 for 10, dude. Oh, no.
Oh, okay. Just getting knocked down a little bit. Interesting from Davy to pre-Pearl there. Because it's... He can just do the exact same thing in, at this rate in 20 years when he actually gets enough rods. But opting to technically Pearl hang, even though it's just a Pearl from where he is?
Yeah. I don't know. Saving 2 seconds, I guess. It's okay.
Is it? Because he has to go in and change his render distance again.
Yeah, you could do it with the F3 thing. You only need a couple more shunts,
True.
so you can do it kind of fast. But yeah, not a huge time save. Dylan did get pearls somewhere. He still doesn't have fire res, but Dylan did get a pearl trade. He's also pearl hanging. These blaze rates are trash, dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
I do feel as if blaze rate scouting is definitely one of the things that is slightly overvalued, because the fact that they are equivalent means that it's going to be the same RNG. You don't get an advantage, particularly, at least in my opinion, for knowing it. apart from some very niche circumstances.
Yeah, I mean, in this case, I wonder if Dylqn would have changed his mind instead of doing shieldless, fire-less blazes for like 22 blazes or however many they had to kill. Maybe he would have waited for fire-res or something. Oh, okay. Dylqn just trying to get his trades. He still doesn't have gold armor. He still has not crafted any gold armor. He's just trying to get his trades. He's got Pearl String, Obby. I think he's out.
Insane pearl hang from Davy to travel. I don't get that. It feels like pearl hanging for the sake of pearl hanging. Pearl hanging's really good tech, but I just feel like that's just really unnecessary.
Yeah, it's fine. Dude, Dylqn is on half a heart. He's still... I don't know. I mean, you don't need to make gold armor, but he's on the surface of a bridge. There's just piglins everywhere. Oh, that's lava, dude. Jeez. He does have fire. He does have fire as on, but that's still... he
keeps blocking it.
Oh, Dave is leaving, and Dylqn's just trying to get out of this stupid bastion, dude.
That lava pool truly giving him a... Wait, okay, never mind. I forgot that this was scouting route for a second there and got very excited by the stronghold travel.
Nice one, dude. Okay, Dave is in the end. Let's see if Dylqn hits this. No, Dylqn is surface. I think there are different strongholds too, so Dylqn's gonna have to dig down. And Dave has a setup. He's not gonna be using bow and arrows. Pretty close, but yeah, I think that bastion was just awkward for Dylqn.
2 respawn anchor, 4 bed should be pretty comfortable for most runners.
Yeah, Dave should be pretty solid. Dave should be used to an FSG having to one cycle on low materials. I mean, 4 bed, 2 anchors, pretty comfy, and did have 1 extra bed from the village used to blaze beds, so I think he's fine.
Has Dylqn missed the stronghold here?
Oh no.
Has he done your pet peeve?
Dylqn.
Your worst of sins? Is he just in the wrong quadrant?
We will see. He's still digging sideways. I mean, Dave not using bow and arrow, leaving the door open for Dylqn, but if Dylqn can't get in this end within a couple minutes... Oh, fine, he is there. He does have red cords. He's there.
How did he miss the... You know, sure. On Davy's end is leaving it up to RNGesus as to whether or not he will get the perch, and at this point, I think once Dylqn has perch set up, it's technically equivalent. The dragon has no mercy for who's been there longer. If you rolled the 1 in 13, I believe.
Yeah, he could. 1 in 13 times. It's gonna insta perch. Dylqn could get it right now. Dave looking, Dave purling. That is a perch. Dylqn needed literally the 1 out of 13 to get a perch faster, I believe, here. 2 beds look great on Dave's end. 3rd bed looks great. 4 bed, easy clap. Dave taking seed 1. Wow. Dylqn's strategy I thought was faster in multiple aspects, but a little slowdown in the bastion, and that's it.
Now snap.
Right, welcome back to the booth, runners. Congrats to Dave for taking that one. I think entering maybe 1.5, 2 minutes earlier than Dylqn, getting a little bit of a slow dragon, but taking it. Wow, GG's.
GG Dylqn.
Yeah, I thought Dylqn got in Nether a little bit faster. He got to Bastion a little faster. He tasked Overlap Blazes with the Bastion as well.
Really?
Yeah, which is pretty cool. It ended up, I don't know if it mattered because those blaze rates were atrocious. What were the rates? That was so
very bad.
That was so bad, dude. What was it? I feel like it was like 6 for 20 or something. I don't know. Yeah, that was kind of crappy. But yeah, Dylqn just having a rough time getting out of the Bastion and then getting to the end portal room. So that was kind of it.
Yeah.
Okay. And Dave, actually, yeah, Dave, you did treasure, right? I like blinked and you were just like out of the bastion.
Wait, what other bastion was that?
Oh, Dave.
Huh?
There was a bridge chalice like in view of a blaze spawner.
Oh.
That's the one that Dylan did. But
Hence the task overlap.
Yeah, that's why I was confused.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
I see it.
The treasure basket worked out. You were out of there like 4:40.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize. So.
Because it was like right by spawn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ended up being pretty good. Okay, chat. Dave taking the first one. We're going to be back with seed number 2 in a sec. Be right back. All right, welcome back, everyone. Dave taking that first seed in about 12 minutes. And here we are for seed number 2, Dave versus Dylan. The loser of the set does exit ESI, unfortunately. How'd you guys feel about that first seed? It was pretty nice and pretty fun, right?
The raids are awesome. I love the raids.
Other than that, everyone had a really good time, right? Like you're not mad, you're feeling good. It was fun.
It was pretty swag.
Oh yeah,
I'm not mad at all.
Okay, yeah, just remember that when you go into the second one. Everyone's having a good time.
Wait.
All right. With that being said, I wish you the best of luck. You guys can begin the scouting in 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck.
Good luck.
Oh, they're gonna be a little mad at me. They're gonna be a little mad at me.
Is this better or worse than that one Mesa seed? Because that one Mesa seed was an experience.
Which Mesa seed?
The one that Cube somehow almost sub 10. No, was that Cube? No, that we were talking about Cube during that match. That was, I think it was Feinberg, where he boated like an insane amount of blocks. Yeah, they just didn't see the minecart chest in that one. They still got a good time though. They got a really good time on that one. Yeah. But, you know, don't screw that seed.
Everyone's just any inconvenience, and everyone's like, "This is the worst thing I've ever had to do in my entire life."
No. Okay, I am normally quite favorable and understanding in that, but that overworld was mean.
Yeah, but the Nether
And
was
I
really
will
nice. It
stand
balances
by-
out. They still almost got a sub 10.
Yes, it was
good.
adorable, but that never was still mean. That overworld was still mean.
Yeah, which is a great and wonderful thing because it lets us see some variety. If everything was just average, average 3-minute overworld, average a minute travel to Bastion, average minute travel to Fortress, Resident Sleeper, dude, we'd all be boring. Turn off the screen, no need to even watch. So here, everyone's favorite, Ben, what do you see going on your screen?
Suffering.
I see an amazingly cool seed in this overworld. I see a jungle temple with some gold and 3 diamonds. I see a ruined portal with 1 iron, flint, and steel, a bunch of gold carrots. I see a pretty fun overworld as we see Dylqn has taken to the mine shafts. Dylqn is a converted mineshaft believer. He scouts those chests out rapidly now. A 3 diamond jungle temple is pretty sick. They have to mine for a little bit more iron to be able to get into the nether. So maybe go jungle temple, get that diamond pick. Go mine, smelt 2 more iron, get the iron and flint and steel from the ruined portal. Enter this lava pool, bada bing, bada boom. That's a fun overworld.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I do. I think that kind of looping back to your point, I think that having variation in scouting and giving difficult overworlds really gives merit to the overall format. So I'm not overly critical, and I think that it is good for both viewership and for commentating that there's variation. But what is this Nether, by the way?
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
That's the trick, Ben. The trick is not that this overworld is bad. The overworld's actually secretly good. I know it's a jungle, so it looks bad, but you get plenty of food, diamond pick, plenty of stuff. The nether's actually the bad part. There's a lot of netherrack in this nether, and although it doesn't take very much digging, you may have to dig 10 blocks of netherrack to be able to make a path to the bastion, and 10 blocks of netherrack to make a path to the fortress. You have to scout a good amount. It's kind of a messy nether, so you're gonna have to spend a couple minutes, waste a lot of your scouting time figuring out the right ravines and snaking pathways to travel through this nether. That's the secret tough part of the seed. The overworld's actually just good. It's true. Believe me.
I feel like an overworld being good in your mind, you have a special.
Are you calling me special right now? Just say it.
I'm calling you very special.
Okay.
You little buddy, little guy, you little cutie.
Right? Okay.
You're adorable. Anyway, the way that you process things is very different to your average person.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the overworld is definitely something that we're going to see struggling with, and the Nether is also something we're going to see struggling with.
I don't know. I think the overworld's pretty easy. It might not be the fastest, but I think it's pretty straightforward. So, I mean, you get diamond pick and a bunch of gold tools pretty rapidly, and gold carrots for food. So I think they have to travel a little bit far for this stuff. They might end up not even visiting the ruined portal and do like their own kind of iron and flint and steel. So it's an option, but I think they'll have fun with it. Nether's a little tough. Let's see. I think I saw 2 bastions there. I think the treasure bastion is the closest one to spawn. So I think they're gonna have to dig a little bit to the treasure bastion and then get to the fortress. Dave gets an average, pretty much exactly average scouted travel. They are gonna have to also probably dig to that scouted travel, and it's just a 1-eye.
Wow, this seed is... It just doesn't... Like, there's no redeeming quality.
Yeah, the 3 diamonds right off spawn.
Okay, don't get me wrong, I'm here for it. I want to watch this.
There's no redeem.
But like, it's like jungle spawn into digging Nether, into 1-eye, into difficult forge travel into difficult blind travel. The end probably isn't even zero cyclable.
They're not just zero cycle. All right, we'll meet after both of the runners get a sub 12, and we'll talk about how difficult this seat is.
Okay. I'm willing to take that action with nothing on the line other than my credibility, which is already shot. So
you do have a tendency to being wrong, I've noticed in commentary.
Yes. I'm not going to argue with that. I guess that there'll be 4 TNT used, and I'm living with that. That is the thing that I predicted correctly, and it was clearly the most important.
Well, chat, this could be the last match of today. We're just doing one series today, so this could very well be the last one. So this is a good time before they start to talk about some other things we got going on. We're trying to finish up the tournament by this Sunday, which means we can do our fun stretch goals after this weekend. After those matches are done, because we got a lot of scheduling to do. If we don't get to the matches this Sunday, we have to postpone the tournament a little bit. That's fine. We'll do the exhibition fun stuff still, starting next week. So, does Dave have a better PB? Yeah, let me know what his PB is, Horsey. I didn't write it down, but I can change it. So we did reach the stretch goal for the Bastion making contest. So if you guys are like, dang, it was so fun learning Treasure Bastion, it was so cool learning all those gold block areas, and it was so cool learning the fastest housing routes and optimizations and stuff, and you want to see more Bastions in the game, anyway, this is open for the community. Anyone in the community, start building your own Bastion. Boot up a random world, go to the Nether, find a good spot, and start building your own Bastion. In about a month, we will be accepting all the submissions. Antoine and I will go through them, pick the best ones, tidy them up, and we will have top runners run them. And there's going to be votes for the coolest looking Bastion and the most enjoyable one to speedrun. So if you want to see more Bastions in the game, you could literally make it and name it and have a bunch of cool stuff in it. So we are actually, Sasha, I don't know if Sasha's in chat, but Sasha has actually already made a data pack that literally replaces a structure of your choosing with a Bastion. So we can, hey Sasha, how's it going? So it's not inconceivable. If you wanted to actually take these Bastions because they're so cool and run them in a normal 1.16 world where they randomly spawn, you can do that. It's very easy actually, so.
Is Sasha also the person that was setting up the structure block stuff? Then shout out to Sasha.
Yeah, shout out to Sasha. Made the coolest bartering structure block checking system ever, and no one used it because the runners thought it was weird and didn't want to get more information for some reason. So
if they didn't do that and only did the data pack, they didn't deserve the shout out. But because they did that, well done.
That's very good.
Need to have multiple things on your resume to deserve congratulations, but you made it.
Sasha is actually in the works on a Bastion. I think Sasha's going to submit one. And last night I was like, you know what? This tournament's going to be over this Sunday, or it might be delayed, but I'll be done with most of the work by Sunday. I think I want to make a Bastion. A lot of people make the joke that I made all the Bastions originally, so I've already made 4. I'm going to make a 5th one. I'm going to throw my hat into the ring. I'm making a Bastion. I'm doing a submission. I've decided. I've got a name and a concept for it picked out already, so I'm excited.
And any teasers, or don't want any copyright infringements?
No teasers. No teasers. It's going to be sick, though.
Gonna do it on stream, or
I could, yeah, I might, yeah. I haven't streamed in a while. It'd be fun to do. So yeah, I might do it on stream.
Hello, T-Wax chat. Please say if you would like T-Wax to stream. Leave a thumbs up on this video as runners are getting into their actual running portion. All
right, here we go. I think. Obviously, they're heading to the jungle with 3 diamonds in it. There's no way they would go away from this jungle temple. That's preposterous. There's no world where they don't get these 3 diamonds.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Sorry, keep telling me about what's happening. Please keep describing what is happening on the screen in front of you. My stream's lagging. I just want to hear you talking about it.
I think I actually only saw one of the runners find it. I don't even think... Like, Dylqn had a match against... who did Dylqn play? Was it yesterday? I've already forgotten. But Dylqn had a match that spawned in ice spikes, and there was a village with a completable ruined portal. Like 150 blocks directly in front of them, and neither of them saw it. They just immediately spawned in ice spikes and started like digging down for like mine shafts and stuff. Amazon? Yeah. That was the intended route. I think the jungle temple is an obvious speed up here. Like, it's already a minute 20. Dave could have easily made it to this jungle temple, already crafted full gold tools and a diamond pick. But here he is in this ravine. It is closer to the lava pool, so I don't blame him. But yeah, we'll see what they do with food. I mean, they might still go to Rune Portal for flint and steel. No, Dave isn't going to go for it. We'll see what he gets for food, because he's not going to Rune Portal. He's mined for flint. So we'll see.
Yeah, it does look like we're going to be having... And does Mineshaft count as a structure? Because I think that's what the majority of where Dylqn's getting his
I guess.
stuff.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, I guess that is a structure, but completely structureless on Davy's side. So, Dylqn making his way into this ravine here. Only getting a couple of the pork chops for his upper looting. So we'll have to see how the food situation develops. Never maybe have some bread routed here. But doesn't look like it. On Davy's side, we'll also be committing a little bit of a slaughter to get himself some mutton.
Fair. Just gonna get a standard structureless 3-minute entry. I mean, that's a pretty common thing to do. Ideally, you want a little bit more food. Maybe... Oh, he's got dandelions. No, so he's actually fine entering 3 minutes with...
Maybe a diamond pick.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely could have gotten that from here, but that's fine. Be good.
It's so beautiful sometimes the way that things work out.
Yeah.
It's enough to put a smile on your face. Looks like just past 3 minutes enter here for Davy, and he has the obnoxious spawn that we saw him scouting. Hopefully has a decent path to get to where he wants to be. Whereas on Dylqn's end, just making his portal potential time save if he gets a better spawn and has easier access, but I guess we shall see.
Yeah, Dave really not getting that many extra planks in the overworld, so maybe he doesn't have to bridge over anything. Maybe he's just got to dig a bit. But he does have plenty of mushrooms. His path has taken him through tons of mushrooms of both colors, so I think he's good. Yeah, he does have to bridge kind of far. Okay, he's just going to mine more netherrack. And Dylqn, I think, is at roughly the same spot here, a little bit behind.
Yeah. Exactly the same location. Davy bridging away, cranking it slightly. Full damage cancel. Love to see it.
I asked Antoine if he wanted to set up Discord server Merp, and he said yeah, or if we wanted to set it up. So I don't think he's made anything yet. If you want to ask Antoine if he doesn't have it yet and you want to make it Merp, yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be fine. It's going to be a pretty simple Discord. Like, we're just going to have information pretty much if people can ask questions. So be fine with that.
Whatever you do, make it really over the top. On Dylqn's end, very fast manhunt housing route here. Doesn't have an excess of blocks. We'll use the acacia. Doesn't get that many purely because it was pretty heavy lava housing. Tried to create a route for the piglins to make their way, but didn't get too much of a stick on them.
Yeah, both of them at very similar spots, honestly. They both have dandelions and mushrooms, so I think they're both set on food. Both pretty much at the same area. I don't know if any of them check trades. They are instructed when they're in a housing bastion. They are guaranteed 16 pearls at least, 10 obsidian at least, and enough for 4 bed/anchors. With the 12 gold blocks and the rampart chests in housing. So it's possible if the seed dependent barters are bad or slow that they will need to mine 3 extra reserve gold blocks. It's always nice to have that info, but it is vanilla RNG, so 9 gold blocks most of the time, like 80-90% of the time, you're going to be good. And it looks like I think Dave's just good. I think they got all their stuff. Maybe only 16 pearls though.
Is he completely good? I think that's going to be. Is he really out? I just assumed he'd be doing a pearl hang. But no, Dylan's out as well. This is going to be the speedrun community's favorite term, neck and neck.
Oh god.
As they are exiting. But I mean, if the shoe fits, that's all I'm saying. As we will see them both tackling it in different ways, I think, from the looks of it. Davey going for a higher route that lands him right next to the inside, whereas Dylan, a little bit of swimming, a little bit of soul speed bridging. But this is also the outside, so Davey better pathing in terms of that area.
Yeah, he is. We'll see what the blaze rod rates here. If this is a good set of blaze rod rates, or even average, they can be out of here pretty quickly. They are going to have to dig to their exit. So the travel from the Bastion Fortress was pretty open, but the travel from the fortress to Scattered, I think, is a bunch of digging. I don't know. Hopefully they spent enough time pathing that out, because it is honestly one of the biggest time saves. Like, you could be really good mechanically and save like 15 seconds on a bastion, but like if you know exactly where to go to your scouted travel, that could save like 40 seconds, dude. Dave has 9 planks. That's fine. That's fine. It's more than enough. He's an FSG player. If he has 6 planks, he's happy, dude.
Yeah, a couple of anchors in the back, 3 beds. He's yeah. The question is whether or not the lack of a blaze bed on his end will cause any issues.
Yeah, he does have a gold pick which can be used, but he just turned some of his sticks into planks, so now instead of 9 planks he has like 7. So I don't know. Yeah, I think he just used that. Now he has less beds. I mean, he could have just made an extra bed, and if he was going to burn a bed by making sticks, he could have just made the bed, right? So I don't know why he made sticks for the planks in his sticks. Yeah, Chad, you get it. You know what I'm saying. Like,
I cannot translate. What are these words? Well, the blaze bed on Dylan's side, if it plays out optimally, is Davey out?
No, I think he's
going to the other spawner. Yeah. I like that if this is enough to get him to exit. Doesn't hit it, gonna start mining this spawner as well. Yeah, and at that point, I mean, I guess you only need 1 more rod. If this is a better proximity to where you need to travel, then sure, but I don't think I'm a fan of that transition. Meanwhile, on Dylan's side, has a rod?
Okay, that's fine. I think they were really slow at the start, so yeah, now he's got 4. I think it was just like 0 for 4 and then 4 for the next 4, something like that. So they're pretty close. Dave is just waiting for a single blaze here, I think.
It doesn't drop, and at this point, like, Dylan also has to make his way through this RNG, but the pre-mine, or the pre-exploded spawner, could definitely play to his favor. If Davey gets another 1 spawn, does get the drop this time round.
Oh, Dylan gets it at the same
Dylan also
time.
gets the drop, and they're going to be completely in sync on the exit.
Wow.
Dylan, something he did do on the way in, which I quite liked, was the head spamming by placing on the roof. This time around, doing it on the floor, but I'm a fan getting turned around here. Going the wrong direction on Dylan's end.
Oh no. Dave actually has a gold pick. He's burned through it, but he seems to know exactly where he's going. He has scouted this. He's in his little ravine. I think he's close. Dave, nice pathing here to exit the fortress. That is big time save, just having the awareness to know where you need to go. But he is out of gold picks.
I'm just doing some command maintenance right now as the moderator I am.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Dave is making his area for the exit portal. Dave getting maybe 30 to 40 seconds or so, I think, on Dylqn. Honestly, kind of really good. Just on the scouting in the direction on which way he needs to go. He doesn't hit it exactly, but portal room should be right here. I think he knows it. It's right down here. Yep. Wow, Dave in first again.
But we will see no RNG manipulation and a very tight one cycle angle. 2 bed, 2 anchors.
Mm-hmm.
You know, anchors I believe have a higher damage potential than the beds.
Kind of, yeah. Yeah.
But it's still, you know, it's still tricky to pull off. You get the wrong height and it can just mess you up entirely. So we will have to see how he goes about this. At the end of the day, him failing the one cycle, that should just be a win for Dylqn.
Yeah, Dylqn I think has one more bed. I think Dylqn's on 3 bed 2 anchor, whereas Dave's on 2 bed 2 anchor. Yeah, I mean, he definitely could have made this more comfy instead of making that additional gold pick and having to mine 2 spawners. He could have just stayed at the 1 spawner, mined it, and then he would have had a 3rd bed here. Much more comfortable. But it's Dave. It's Dave. He's a world record FSG holder. He's going for sub 5 runs. He hits 2 bed 2 anchor easily, dude. Oh, he's pearling in. That was a fast perch. Oh my god, is he gonna make it?
He's gonna...
He does.
Low
Second
damage,
anchor is
good damage. Fine. That's good.
Doable.
That's good, I think.
If he can get there, that is just barely doable.
Fine.
Oh, he does. Dave 2-0's did. Oh my god, it's gonna be a Dave Sizzler match. Wow, I thought Dylqn just rampaging through the lower bracket. I thought he had Dylqn comes in clutch, or Dave comes in clutch. Bring back. All right, welcome back to the booth runners, and Dave 2-0's it, dude. Congrats to Dave.
GG's.
Yeah, GG's,
Wow.
I don't know. Dylqn has a crossbow. I think that forces map free.
Yeah, very similar routes. You guys both going structureless, and just I think Dave, you guys actually both got your 6 blaze rod at the same frame, and
really?
I think Dave just had a really nice route to the nether exit. It was there pretty quick, so that was pretty much the difference maker. Got a fast.
Yeah,
push.
mine was unfinished, so yeah, I couldn't. GG's.
GG's, man.
GG's. Good scouting from Dave. And yeah, you'll be going up against the Sizzler. I'll have to message you about scheduling and stuff. Sizzler did just get his 2nd COVID shot. Was that actually today? So I don't know if he'll be available to play, so I'll keep you posted. But yeah, Dave moving on. Good job. And Dylqn, 07s. It's been an absolute pleasure seeing you play. I thought you were going to go all the way from the beginning, round 1 losers, all the way. Sad to see you go, but it was an honor.
Thank you for inviting me. It was very fun.
Thank you. And Ben, lastly.
GG's to Dave.
Yeah. Ben, lastly, before we go, thanks for commentating. Appreciate you being in the booth.
Yep, likely the last you'll see of me for this tournament, I believe, so...
Yeah,
it's been a pleasure.
Yeah, 4 more matches. That's it. ESI is winding down. It's almost done. So keep an eye on the challenge website for the updated times and schedule and everything. And we have Cube versus Feinberg tomorrow at around the same time. I'll throw it to the intermission screen so you guys can see. But that's going to be kind of nuts. Cube and Feinberg have both kind of seemed unstoppable this tournament, to be honest. So I don't know who's going to win. That's going to be insane. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, chat.